How does the congregation of the Qaim remain pure? Do you know?
I mean, we did speak before, and we learned from you, and it was also in the goal of the wise withstanding the test of time.
Exactly. The test of time is one of the most important tests that is highlighted in the Dawah, and it just goes to show the difference between the expectation of the people and what actually takes place. And time is a great test. Time is a great purifier. Time is what we find being mentioned over and over again in the Dawah of the Qaim, but also in the previous Dawahs of the prophets and the messengers. You find the narrations that explicitly state that the days are stretched out in the time of the Qaim, just in the same way as they are or were in the time of Noah, so that all of those whom have evil clay, they apostate. Why do they apostate? Because they give up hope on the fulfillment of the promise. And we have the narration of Noah that spoke about how in his time he told the people that the punishment, the flood, was going to happen. And they asked him when, and he said, when I plant this palm tree and it grows into a full tree, that's when the punishment will happen. And so they waited, and then they broke down into 3 groups when that palm tree became an adult palm tree. And the reason why is because at that moment, they go to Noah and they're excited, and they ask him, where's the punishment? And he says that God has delayed the punishment, actually. And he said, now that we have to take one of the seeds from the palm tree, plant a new palm tree, and when it grows up and becomes an adult palm tree, then that is when the promise is going to happen. And then the people broke down into 3 groups: a group that has faith, a group that disbelieved, and a group that was in a state of doubt. And this test repeats itself over and over again. Each time God would delay the flood coming until essentially the doubters would all be eliminated from the crowd.